Okay guys, welcome back to Travel with Flex. So guys, today I bring you guys details that are very important on how to apply for Canada study visa. As I said again, Canada study visa, very important details so that you won't mix it up. Most of the times you don't really need an agent to do these things for you. Once you understand the whole procedure, the whole process, documents that are needed, you don't need an agent. If you find agents will just chop your money. Agents they chop your money, they go even charge you beyond. And we know the situation we are into right now. Like a lot of people are not capable to pay. They have not even gotten the other money to settle other bills in respect to what they are trying to process. Then you'll be looking for agent money again. So our advice: follow the due process, follow it step by step, and you are good to go. You apply everything as long as you follow the process and you're patient and you take your time. You are good to go. The same thing way you go do, now the agents go do. So why not spend your money on agent except you don't stress yourself if you be a mobile low top. So let's get to it. So basically, I would mention some few things, but the first ones might not be really needed, but you should put it into consideration because it can be requested for. And the first thing must be fully vaccinated. Like the first thing is that you're vaccinated. You should show that you're vaccinated, COVID vaccination. Although some embassy right now or some immigration listing don't really take it. People don't really consider that right now, but some still look into it. So check into that area. Then number two, you must have been accepted. Make sure say you don't get admission. Make sure say one or two schools has given you admission. Make sure you have an admission offer. You have the letter already. It's very important. If you want to get a study, you can't just say you're applying for a study visa whereas you don't have an admission. You must have an admission. So get a study visa, institution that you apply to. Have an institution apply to get your admission letter, and you're good to go. Now let's start. The document that are needed, basic documents. Basic document. Number one document is a valid passport. Go to your any country you are. Make sure you have a valid passport. Go to your immigration office that you need a passport. At least should not be more than, at least, even though it's about to expire, at least maybe 4 months to expiring date, at least. But make sure if you want to be on the safer side and not start talking story, just go renew it if it's needed. If you no get, go and get. If you don't have, just go and get. Go to your immigration office, tell them you need a passport, you pay for it, you get it, they tell you the time you're going to get it. So that's one of the first things that is very important. Nothing you want to do, even though you want to apply for school, you want to do anything, you don't have a passport, you're not good to go. Make sure you have a passport. It makes you be on the safer side. Then secondly, I said it earlier on, university, make sure you have an admission already. It's very important. Then number three, this is the most important part. When I mean most important part, a lot of people do make mistake in this area, and many people don't used to pay attention. But if you mess up in this area, is proof of fund. If you mess up with your proof of fund, everything is messed up already. Your proof of fund is very important. How much is there? Does it belong to you? Is it a sponsor proof of fund? Best, let it be yours. Let it be in your account. And if it's a sponsor proof of fund, make sure you have the right sponsor, person that is ready, that's going to give you every document necessary required by the embassy. Because if you're using a sponsor, the embassy will require some documents from the sponsor to prove that yes, this is standard of living, this is the amount he gets, and is capable of sponsoring you everything. They're going to scrutinize him also. So, and if it's you or it's your family, make sure you have enough money. Make sure that they have good source of income, and also make sure you have a family ties, because they want to hear that I'm not coming back to Nigeria. No, they don't want to hear that I'm not coming back to any country you are or anything. Have a family tie. Showing a family tie shows that you have something that is coming back to, maybe family business, or you have your own personal business, one or two stuff like that. So that actually gives you another edge, another chances. Are you getting it? So show your family ties and make sure that if it's your own money, if it's your money, make sure you have a good business that shows the transactions. It's not just account that you have not been operating, you have not been doing anything. It's just switch that time, you want use them for that stuff. You just can't drop money inside. No, shows that you've been transacting, like money don't go, you just want to do this one, you sleep money like this. It shows that yes, you have something doing, you have a business, and that money have been coming and coming out. You understand? Cash inflow and outflow. You understand those kind of stuff. So Kenya one needed, it's very needed. All those stuff, make sure your account is well set. the way your account is well set will determine if truly, okay, this fund belongs to you, or if it's a student loan you want to go and get, all this kind of stuff, or if it's a scholarship. That is that. So I spent a lot of time on this proof of fund compared to other things that I'm listing, because it's the most important part. The most important. Then number 4 is okay, I've talked about bank statement. The bank statement is the proof of fund. Then talk about the immigration medical examination. They are going to examine you. That, I guess that's supposed to be done at the Canada embassy, whatever. They have to examine you, pass through some medical tests. Yeah, you have to pass through a medical test to be submitted alongside with your documents. Yeah, you should know that. Then number 7 things that you need is English language proficiency, IELTS. Like, a lot of people actually need it. There are some schools that before you even apply the school, you must have English language proficiency. Yeah, you must have it. If you don't have it, you go nowhere. You know, some schools don't even give you admission. But and it's mostly needed or required from most third world countries that they don't really feel like their English is strong. Although like Nigeria, yeah, most of us speak English, but I don't still accept. Most of our studies all our studies are in English. We study in English. You go primary school, secondary school, you go university, person will apply for masters. Everything are taught in English, not in our tribal language. But they still don't believe, so they still need the IELTS to, for you to, the proof of English, for you to prove that, yeah, you can speak English. If you speak, if you spoke, if you talk it, only sorrow. Don't mind me. So it's needed, and you can go and register, get 82,000 thereabouts, and register, wait for like 2 weeks or 1 week, get your result, apply, and you're good to go. And make sure you have what is required, a good result. That is, if you don't get a good result, they're not going to consider yourself. Statement of purpose. Okay, why had they entered Canada? Why had they entered Canada? Am I going on study visa? If I'm going through study route or whatever, I want to go and study, I want to go and do this. You have to state it. If it's on visitors visa, is it tourist or anything, just make sure you state it, showing that, okay, this is what I want to go and do. Showing this is what I want to go and do. So basically, these are the things you need, and also you need a passport photograph. International format, not the small one. The international format is wider. Otobi is big. It's large. Like the size is large compared to normal passport. My normal passport is small like this, but the bigger one is big when you get to the place that you're going to. So when you get to the place that you're going to do the passport, just tell them you need international passport, like the international format, and they're going to give it to you. So you don't need to stress yourself that much. When you just get it, just tell them that that's what you that's what you need. So going back to the proof of fund. The proof of fund, the amounts that are needed precisely, for single person, apart from family. If you're a single person, without your tuition fee, how much you need to just cover the expenses. For somebody, one person at least, we're under 18 is 6,569. Under 18, 6,569 Canadian dollars. That is the amount you need. So know this. So apart from your tuition fee, so calculate it, add it together. That is the amount you need. Now for somebody 18 and above, from 18 and above, you need 13,134 Canadian dollars. Funny. So add it with your tuition fee. I need your tuition fee is 12,000, 10,000, 9,000. It depends. Add it. If you're on scholarship though, well. So basically, that is what you need to make sure your bank statement stand well. You understand? So that's just that for that. So I'll be dropping a video. Look at the link. Sorry, at the top like this. You can see it there. I explained how to move to Russia using visitors visa, and using that visitors visa give you an opportunity to stay there and even get job. But when you watch the video, you understand more. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on the notification.